Did you see these pictures that surfaced recently of Diddy and the model Kate Moss? One of them is this one where he's got his arm around her and they zoomed in and it looks like he's got like a pill in her hand. And then the next one's like a group photo and she looks like she is completely out of it.
I saw that picture. John, you a fucking conspirator now. That could be a motherfucking tit tat. What? I remember a judge tore me up one time on a stand. And I said I felt on the guy's pockets and patted him down and felt like 5 or 6 rocks in his pockets. And I went in his pockets, pulled them out, and there was 6 items resembling, I forget how we used that to write it, rock cocaine or something like that. I forget how the police reports used to go. The judge looked at me and said, so you felt on the outside of his pockets and there was some rocks. It couldn't have been rocks, real rocks, that made you go in his pockets. Couldn't have been no motherfucking Tic Tacs or some candy. I'm just messing with y'all to say, that could be a Tic Tac. Why we gotta make it that Diggity was giving the lady a drug? And now you said she was fucked up afterwards. Did y'all see when my girl, I love that girl from Love and Basketball, how they had that girl too, when Diddy and them was out there partying with her, then they had her in the front seat car? My girl Soleil Lathan.
I look crazy though.
Yeah, Reggie. Come on, baby. Yeah, we having fun. Hey, Morello. Girl, I bet my
You know what? Are you close up?
Wonder what she was on that night. Yeah, that's what it goes down with Diddy parties. That's how the Diddy was drugging them up. It's obvious, y'all. That and the drinks. That, you know, hey, what did Mark Curry tell us to do? Don't worry about the alcohol. Worry about the orange juice. You remember he told y'all that? That's what they used to spike them with. But man, yeah, come on, y'all. It's so obvious now that these bad boy niggas was just, they had drugs, giving them no drugs. And a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people was in the comment section when I mentioned E pills. What's E pills? What's E pills? Y'all don't know about ecstasies? Y'all forgot about that word already? Y'all on that fentanyl and all of that quick? But anyway, they were big on those back in the day. Dr. Dre say, no telling what you're gonna do, right? When you get on those E pills. And so, you know, I know that was a little time ago. This probably was a little bit more in the pill popping days, the fentanyls or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the party drugs. I'm gonna be honest. All I remember back in the day, in my heyday of being around those type of niggas that do that stuff, was they talked about E-pills. This fentanyl stuff is new to me. Don't know anything about it. I just know, I know a lot of people that have lost their kids behind this drug, and I hope the United States hurry up and get a control over that. Thank God, there's a lot of white kids dying from it. Don't mean it like that, but that's usually when the government get behind it and really start enforcing it, is all I mean by that part. And so that would be my only take on that. But yeah, John, I saw that particular picture. It's gonna be so many more covered out with Diddy, but damn. My whole take would be, why was Diddy so lax and comfortable at a party like that with something like that in his hand? I know technology days and all that, blowing up stuff, we got it. We live in that you know, in that era where people wasn't thinking that a little pill like that would have been, you know, would have been caught. But when you kind of feeling good and you in a club and you partying, y'all know people were passing around pills and alcohol and a joint like it wasn't shit. The only thing that I ever known that was taboo to do, where people didn't want to see, because I even know of parties where niggas were snorting off trays and stuff like that. Y'all remember what Whitney said? Barbara Walters was right on about Whitney being on cocaine. She just didn't want to be considered on crack. She was like, crack is whack. Because that was the drug that would have your fingertips and all of that shit burnt, have you smoking, have people walking around 3, 4 in the morning trying to chase that high. That raw cocaine was a motherfucker. A lot of you motherfuckers don't even know that's why you addicted to marijuana like you are. Because unfortunately, for you babies that's like 35, a good percentage of y'all mama was on that crack cocaine. And it fucked up a lot of families. But my only take, and I know I really went away from John's question was, and I just wanted to mess with him because I was like, we quick to want to put that drugs on hand and put, the main thing is, damn, were they that carefree? Damn.